Okay, I'm going to talk about a flipped classroom. So what is a flipped classroom? So basically, a flipped classroom is where the students are taking what would traditionally be like your lecture, your input and modeling, and they're doing that before class, before they come to class. And then when they get to class, they're doing application or whatever would have been the homework. And then after class, when they go home, they're doing some kind of extended application with it. So, as we can see, this is Bloom's taxonomy, but flipped classroom is just your kind of turns Bloom's taxonomy upside down. So before class, you're doing the remembering and understanding rather than doing that during class. And so during class, you're doing the implying and analyzing, and then after class, you're evaluating, creating. So when you're in class, you're getting more of that higher level knowledge. So why would you do a flipped classroom or a flipped learning? So flipped learning just makes students, gives them more of the responsibility and makes them think more, and it kind of engages them in a more higher order thinking, and where this teacher is just there as the facilitator and they are the ones that answer questions. So Aaron Sams and Jonathan Bergman created the idea of the flipped classroom. And so he also talked about extending your flipped learning into something more than just you're doing worksheets in the classroom and then the videos beforehand, where you can engage in project-based learning. And so project-based learning is you're just taking a real-world problem and you're having the students solve that. And so you would take your flipped learning, and so whatever that they would need, the information that they would need to help them form their project-based learning, or whatever their project was, whatever they would need, then you would teach that before class in the videos that you would send out to them. So will I use flipped learning in my classroom? So I'm going to be an elementary school teacher, and to be honest, I probably won't use it in the traditional sense of students watching videos before class. Just because there might be things like technology barriers, so students might not have internet or a computer at home that they have access to, or some kind of device to watch the videos, or maybe they just don't have time, after school they're doing other things, so just kind of things like that would prevent them from doing the preparation. So I would do kind of an in-class flipped, and I would do rotate like a stations. So here are a couple of examples of stations. So I really liked the simple sequence. So at like one station, I read on an article where they talked about they're watching a video, whatever the teacher had put together or had found on the internet, and that's kind of gives them more learning. And then at another station they're practicing it, and then at another station they're with the teacher and clearing up any misconceptions and being able to delve a little bit deeper into it. I like that method better because then I could group students together based on levels, their learning level. So say I did it in reading, then like my lower level readers I could group together, like my higher level readers I would group together. So that's the end.